Well, hello everyone. Welcome to IT4990. This is the capstone course, the last course in your quest to get a Bachelor of Science in IT. Congratulations on making it so far. Very exciting course. Need to go over a few things since we're coming up to the end of the first week. First thing I want to mention, this is not a project management course. I've mentioned it before, but need that to be clear. What we're going to be working on through the course is the analysis done before a project gets started. So you're going to be looking at a real organization, working with a real person within that organization. Now that can be your employer, it can be another business, it can be a not-for-profit such as a church or a synagogue. But it has to be a real organization. What you're going to be making is a IT-based proposal. Now, it could also be IT methodology, policies, etc. But one thing, make sure the project size is big enough work for a full 10-week class. I know that's hard to quantify, but typical class, you're spending 10 to 15 hours of work each week. So you need to be able to have a project proposal that you'll be working on that can keep you that busy. So it needs to be sufficient size for that, and also to be able to properly fill out the documentation we'll be working on. If you have any doubts, please take a look at the syllabus. Look at the Unit 10 description for the assignment. That includes all the documentation. Those are the parts we work on through the quarter. So please take a close look at that. Plus, there will be two presentations that we'll be working on through the class. Those will be at week 3 and week 6, 3 and 9, excuse me. Presentations at week 3 and 9. First half of the class will have the first half of the proposal, the initial proposal, which will be week 6. Week 10 will have the final, which will be all the documentation put together. So another thing to point out, we're coming to the end of week 1. Now there is a week 1 assignment. I want to point out it is not graded. Every quarter I get a bunch of emails saying you looked up the scoring guide for it and couldn't find it. It is not graded. It is a checkoff. It is a stopgate for your project so far. And you need to have your idea okayed in order to move on. Week 2, you'll notice something very familiar with the week 1. The week 1 assignment, you tell what you're going to be looking at, your organization, and the person you'll be working with, your site supervisor, critical friend. Unit 2, you'll put that same information in, but then go on to do an environmental scan. Now that environmental scan will include a SWOT analysis. Now make sure when you turn in your Unit 2 assignment, you include both the site supervisor information and the environmental scan. Now the environmental scan includes the SWOT as part of it, so don't leave things out. Again, look at all the descriptions for all the things you do in the class. Make sure everything gets done. If there are questions about it, ask me through Ask the Instructor, and I will get back quite quick. Okay, now coming up on week 3, Unit 3, there is the initial presentation. Now that is a graded assignment. Take a look at the description of it. Ask me any questions if you have about it. There are 2 common ways of doing it. One is to do it live via conference call to me. The other alternative, which most take, is to create the PowerPoint presentation and then record the narration onto the slides. You don't have to make the audio ultra high quality. That adds a lot of volume memory that gets taken up because of it. It really creates a huge file size, so you don't have to go super high quality audio. Just make it sufficient. If you have any questions about that, let me know. I will be giving out more information next week about the video, so stay tuned for that. If there's anything that's going to keep you from getting the work done in the class, let me know via a course room email. Those get forwarded to my external email, and I get back to those quite quickly. I am in the course room every business day, and I do look at Ask the Instructor as one of the first things I do. So I'm in there, I'm ready to ask your questions, give you a hand with that. Any problems, let me know. But let's have a great time, and looking forward to seeing your projects, proposals. It'll be fun. Thanks.